Yeah, welcome. Archie. Space, how's it going? Yeah, okay. Ijoki. Okay, that's picking up. Yeah, good. Okay, good. I was worried the mic wasn't working for a second again. Skip the news button, please. Why isn't it not a thing? Melvin, welcome. How's it going? Bugsy, welcome. How you doing? I'm tapping the A button as fast as I can. My arm is getting. Shut up. Jeez Louise. Yay! Okay, jeez. That takes much longer than it should. Nothing new. Okay, so, like last time, I'm just gonna do just two quick. Okay, let me know who that is, please, so I know who I'm accepting it. What do I feel like? Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple quick random matches really quickly, just to warm up or whatever. Then we're gonna get. Oh, that's you? Okay, gotcha. And you're Region 8? Understood. Thanks for letting me know. Much appreciated. I'll accept the request as soon as I do two quick public matches. Then I'll do private battles with y'all. Fair Lucina. You found the white being active with special cipher on it. Isn't that the default ability that it comes with? I'm still looking for the Black Norimaki 750s with Ink Saber sub. Or I'm sorry, Ink Resistance. I'm thinking of the sub ability that I'm gonna stack on it. But no, I'm looking for Black Norimaki 750s with resistance on them. Oh, if only you could choose what abilities they come with. Unfortunately, no. It's all up to luck. There's not even one Nintendo game that is not oversaturated with RNG. Not one. Oh, that's a lobby. Ooh, double splash wall. That was interesting. I'll just undo it. The Weavon is really flashy, but not exactly the best special out there, because you can just shoot right through it and undo everything that it did. It's basically just a slower, eatable splashdown, that's all it is. And the Bulwobber just sucks. Did they have a DC or something? How are we pinning them down so badly? Yes, their team had a DC. Okay, I'll be a Chad and I'll hang back and make it fair. The rest of y'all. but I also don't want to die while I have my special. Okay. I'll hang back now. Your connections are just getting worse and worse, Nintendo. You should think about fixing it, you know. The original one has quick super jump on it. And the store has special saver on it. So yeah, the default ability is special saver. Yay! Bubble party! I like to think that some of the levels from the outdoor expansion are a bunch of training levels. How's it going? Like the, what's it called? The, like, can't touch this station or something? Where you have to dodge, like, a bunch of things for, like, 30 seconds. I like to think that's a way to, like, train you to avoid being shot at in the main game. I don't know. Push this. Okay, I'm gonna do one more quick match, and then we'll get started with the private battles, and I will accept your friend request, Melvin. Or I'll call you Agent 8 instead, as that's your Switch name. Wait, so there was Fe Lucina, now there's Fe Ildi. Okay. And I'm being lobby sniped. It's okay though. You're in? I noticed. Along with him. So technically... And Nintendo puts the viewers on the opposite team because that's what Nintendo does. I lost the ability to aim all of a sudden. Either that or Shard RNG wasn't in my favor. And we get the same map twice. You'd think with 2 maps in the rotation it'd be... Okay, here's what I wish Nintendo would do. Hopefully in Splatoon 3 they make it so that if... Okay, so they stick with the 2 maps per rotation. Okay, yeah. Per rotation, but they make it so that once one map has already been played on, the other one gets played on by default, so you don't get the same map over and over and over again. There's 2 maps. Okay, I remember okay, one time, 40 minutes straight, I'm not kidding, 40 minutes straight, I played the same map over and over and over and over again. Non-freaking stop it. As if that was the only map in the rotation. So yeah, Nintendo. Please learn from your oversaturated RNG nonsense, and please make it so that once one map gets played, the other one gets played normally. That way, you'll have played on both maps at least per rotation, not one for like over half of the rotation. Jeez Louise. Christian, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, seriously, that was just ridiculous. There's 2 maps. Why is it like a 75% chance to get one and only 25 for the other? Nintendo do need fixing. What? Hello. Better run. Ouch. Dylan, welcome! About the stage rotation. I mean, I could go on a rant about literally everything that's wrong with this game. And it would be like, I could fit a whole stream into it. Legit. Gaming sense, everything wrong with Splatoon 2. The matchmaking automatically counts as like 100 cents. The DCs, 1,000 cents right out of the gate. Of course we had a DC. Both levels we had a DC. Wow. Okay, but now to get into the actual private battles. Stay back. I'll thank you then, half. Okay, but first I need to accept that friend request. Let's go. It's not Octo. Weapon distribution, 50 cents. So that's already 1,150 cents for the game. We've only been here for like 2 minutes. But anywho, on to this. Okay, let me just check what you have in those headphones. Thanks, remain. I completely rivet the map RNG. Seriously. 40 minutes, and it gave me the same map over and over again. That's ridiculous. There's 2 maps. Why did it give me the same one repeatedly? That literally made no sense. 40 minutes straight, same map, constantly. And it was one of my least favorite maps in the entire game. Here's the waste. But enough about that. Let's have some fun. What's the name of that map again? Oh yeah, Galbi Arena. Add another 2 stages, so it would be 25, 25, 25, 25. Here's the thing though, even with odds like that, it would still give you the same stage over and over again, because that's legit Nintendo's RNG. And it's pretty evident when I do my lobbies here, because it gives us the same maps over and over again. And as I'm talking about that, let's see if that actually happens. Which I'm pretty sure it will. But yes, having 4 stages per rotation would be a lot nicer. Okay, so this all the people we gonna get. So someone's gonna have to spectate, and 1v1s aren't that interesting to me. Better yet, I wonder if they would... Okay, no. The problem with the voting feature for which map you play on would be kind of busted, because if there's one like particular map in the rotation that's a fan favorite, they would always vote that map, so... yeah. What an advantage at that point, then? Because I go with, like, the 3-strike rule. If I get the same stage 3 times, then I'll ban it, but... We get the same stages like twice, like constantly. It's constantly twice, so it's like, well, it's not 3 times in a row yet, so I can't really ban them. Because that's just the game's way of saying, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go with all special. Actually, no. Let me try something. Silver Aerospace. I've got anything to add on, so I'm just gonna go with this. Somebody touched on my spot. Get somebody touched. That made me but funny. Or Splatoon 3, there's a custom turf where you decide the stage and it matches with people you also want on the stage. That would be very interesting. That would actually be nice. Okay, better yet, make it so that there's like a group kind of play system for even turf wars, not just League or matchmaking or rank, because like maybe you don't want to play ranked modes, you just want to play turf wars, but you want to play with your friends on the same team as you. So it'd be nice if there was a system like that in Splatoon 3. Oh yeah, that would also be nice. Now let's see how fast my special build is. Probably not very quickly. I stand corrected. 8 seconds in, it's already filled. I got it again. Not sure how that worked, but okay. Okay, I think the weapon that's like best at turf inking is the silver arrow spray, but which is the arrow spray RG, right? No, that's the gold one. MG is the silver one. PG is the bronze. So this kit here would be the best one for, you know, getting the big, huge milestone for the Octoling. Which is just which is a ridiculous amount of ink. What are they asking us to ink the entire planet? Jeez. Because that's just ridiculous. And it makes no sense because the Octolings came out, like, much later in the game's life cycle, so why do they have more overall needed to be inked? Something tells me Nintendo doesn't know how to map them. That's time for more inkage. Big Patrick, without thinking, if you got anything in the world right now, what would it be? More time for thinking. No, something real and I know something you would pay for. Oh, a chocolate bar? That's a great idea, Pat. We'll be traveling chocolate bar salesmen. Fancy living, here we come. Make way for a entrepreneur. Okay, Patrick, this is it. Our first step on our road to living fancy. Just follow my lead. Good afternoon, sir. Could we interest you in some chocolate? Did you say chocolate? Yes, sir. With or without nuts. Hello, persons whose name I can't read. Welcome. Jeez, close game. GG's. 3,000? I broke 3,000 for the first time. Let's go. It's 8 Ball? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Welcome, 8 Ball. Okay, yeah, so if you want to ink a ridiculous amount of turf, just use this weapon with, like, nothing but special charge up. That's the turf king weapon. Ashley, welcome! How's it going? You sent a request? Gotcha. That much was legit fun. It was fun, and the best part, it was a close game, so... Okay, so, any friend requests I will get to shortly. After this lobby reset, so... hang in tight. The way I do my lobbies is I do one of each game, and then I reset them. Diligence! Okay, so if you really want to get that big huge milestone on this planet for the Octolings, then just use that weapon with special charge up. That's all you guys to do. Because if I can break 3,000 with that weapon, then yeah, imagine what someone who's like better at the game than I can do. The King of Turfing. Ouch. Aim straight down. Look out below! Joseph, how's it going? Long range and short range. So the thing is, the ink brush is purely for inking turf, not for anything else. Because if you try to engage in combat with that thing, you're gonna lose almost every time. There we go. You to the dizzles. Doing great? Good to hear. It would be 2,000 points because... Actually, that's true. But the 1,000, added for winning gives it the 3,000. Which still counts towards the Splatoon, so... There you go. Now imagine what you could do on a larger map, because Walleye Warehouse isn't exactly the definition of large. It's very small and narrow. Okay, I'll spectate this one. Then have we'll do the next one to make it even. Okay, Walleye Warehouse for the second time. The next time you get selected, we're gonna ban you, buddy. That'll be 3 times in a row. You'll spectate next time, don't worry. Paintbrush is a Shark King Slayer. I mean, I think the most combat-oriented one would be the vanilla one. It's got splat bombs and splashdown, so it's got to be the one that's most combat-oriented of the 3. I was gonna use the... What was I gonna use? Still the Heavy Splatling remix. Which is actually a really good weapon for splat zones. It really is. One of the better ones. Should ban it for the whole stream? I mean, I would like to, because I don't want to get the same stages over and over again. Takes the fun out of it. Okay. I don't want to jinx it, but watch as we get Walleye Warehouse very next game. That would just be wonderful. Nack? I'll just call you Nack. Welcome, how you doing? You're welcome, Nack. Oh yeah, I'm tired of again the same stage. Variety in a Nintendo game? Not with RNG if you had the turn factor. Over and over again, it's the reason why rank kind of sucks for you. Same stages for the same modes every time. Exactly. And the worst part is, depending on which game mode, the stage can be a pain. Like, let me put it this way. Every time I get splat zones on Super Pavilion, it's not an enjoyable experience. It isn't. Because of where the zone is, and the stage itself is just linear instead of bilinear. Ultra Rig 2.0. Which makes it one of my least favorite stages. Teleporting! Welcome! How's it going? I'll just call you teleporting. Oh, good. I think I got a mistake. You guys know that feeling when, like, you're trying to fall asleep, but you hear, like, a mosquito buzzing around and you can't seem to find it, so you're afraid to fall asleep because you're afraid it'll bite you in the middle of the night? Yeah. Not a fun night. At all. I'm sure if it's only good for Rainmaker, and Rainmaker is the worst mode in the game. Actually, I can agree. If you're playing Rainmaker with randoms, it freaking sucks. It absolutely freaking sucks. I'm sorry, but it does. Okay, like, I was playing with randoms. I'm painting a trail for the, Rainmaker carrier with an ink brush. I'm constantly saying this way, and they're going like the long way around. And the coast is clear on my side, and I have my special ready to push anyone back, but they're like, oh, I'm gonna go this way. And then they lose the Rainmaker. Yay. Red Tuber, how's it going? Welcome. Is Rainmaker like capture the flag? No, that's exactly what it is. Capture the flag. With a unique twist. And second time we got this stage. See, this is what I'm talking about. How many stages are in the game? And it's random which one we choose, and it gives us the same ones constantly. I swear, this game... It's RNG, it has to be rigged to some capacity. It absolutely has to be. I just had to hang here. We get squished by the tower. I swear, this game, RNG is like just good. Did I even toss a splash wall at all? Now, why do you need that much MPU on a weapon that does 62 base damage? That's my question. That's my question. An even better question is, why did Nintendo include that ability to begin with? I like to imagine it's because Nintendo sucks at their own game, so they have to get themselves artificial skill with the damage increase. And that's another thing I'm not sure that Nintendo takes into consideration. Like, maybe sometimes what they'll plan out for the game sounds good on paper, but in, like, actual performance, it doesn't perform well. And they just don't, do anything to change it because they have the mindset of, oh, it's the way we designed it, therefore it works. And I'm like, but yeah, sure, you're the game dev, you only make the game. We're the ones that have to play to experience it. Maybe if you actually listen to the community, you'd be in a better position. I mean, still, to this very day, Sega does what Nintendo don't. What I mean by that is, Sega actually communicates with the fan base. Nintendo, they're like, that's a cool idea. But we didn't come up with it, so let's scrap it. Like, literally, the Nintendo mentality. Our way or no way. That's the Nintendo mentality right there. Yep. Our way or no way. Getting a lot of friend requests here, jeez. That one time we were playing Rainmaker. Yeah, we had a clear path. The Rainmaker carrier, like, literally, it was a crew wipe. Everyone on the enemy team was dead. And the Rainmaker carrier was just like, no, I'm gonna stay back. I'm not gonna move an inch forward. That's playing with Rainmaker with randoms right there, people. Don't do it. I think that game was intended to be played with. We need to communicate with the team. Because that's the only way you're gonna get any real good experience out of it. With randoms? Absolutely not. Playing with randoms is just ouch. This is not a close range weapon. I should not be engaging in close quarter. That must be Preston. Die. G to the G's. But yeah, Rainmaker with randoms, possibly the worst experience ever. Land bleeds. Okay, the way I handle friend requests is I wait until the lobby is finished, which means there's 2 more games to go now. I'm not sure why. I mean, the bigger question is why did Nintendo include the ability to begin with? And why did they pair Cold-Blooded with Bomb Defense up? I don't get it. They could have kept those 2 abilities separate. Instead, they put them into one. Why? Because they probably don't know how to count past the amount of abilities that they already currently have, so they have to pair 2 to keep it that same number. I don't even know anymore. It's Nintendo, they make very questionable decisions with their games and their business practices. Not to mention the Nintendo Switch overpriced leaked early disaster, aka OLED, which has like no real improvements whatsoever. I think this is a good idea. Don't fail me now. Okay, got it. 10 range world record for you. Oh, you mean the Inkstorm? Waste. Literally, what people are doing now is just using the sprinkler as a shield. That's literally all they're doing now, just using the Rainmaker as a shield. Or the sprinkler. Did I say ink? Actually, I'm surprised that's not what it's actually called, given the nature of the game. The Inkler. I think that'd be a little more suitable. The Inkler. Daddy. And do I accept requests? When I reset the lobbies. So after the next game, I will reset it. Because the way I do my lobbies is I do one of each game mode, and then I reset them. Come on, build up in your armor, jeez. Jeez, that was a hefty lead taken. Can I grab this one? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. We're doing this in different ways. Yeah, that's true. We all have our own unique ways of doing lobbies. Cool. And there goes the doggo. Bark Bjork. Did I make it in? Yes, indeed. You know when you try to toss the super climb into the basket and you miss it just by a very minuscule margin? Yeah. That's painful. Here's everybody. Plus 2 comes away from a super climb there. I could've grabbed those other ones. And then it'd be a super clam. But I was afraid the basket would have shut. I suddenly became Mickey Mouse. Go, 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 go. And G to the G's. Who sent Doggo? Bark York. Peck. Sniff. Sniff. Peck. Bark York. Doja. Okay, last match, and then we will, then we'll do a lobby reset. Let's go. Hey, Gomar, I like this stage. Gonna go. Run sped. Here we go! Play. Here we go, background noise. Can we, please not have background noise? It's annoying. It sucks. So how many friend requests did I receive? Like 3? Hopefully I have enough space to accept all of them. My friends list is almost constantly full. I wish Nintendo would just increase the limit to like 500 or something. That'd be nice. Mako Mar 2. It is a special day. Oh my gosh, can we not? Can we not? Please. That's annoying. Bubbles! Ah! No! Hello! Bubbles! 'Cause 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 ' He likes bubbles. Hey, it's SpongeBob versus Patrick. Or Lemonade versus Pink Lemonade. I'm not sure if that's a very viable tactic. Trying to throw first bomb in front of someone who's running from 10 missiles. I mean, I suppose it could slow them down, while the 10 missiles still follow. I guess? Yellow! Oh, I did a job as a coconut way easy! We do. Act it all. Can't kill both of them. Right. That's okay, though. Nice bonus. Nice bonus. Bubbles are supposed to be fun. Again, I'm surprised that one of the Blob Bobber kits doesn't have the bubble blower as the special. I mean, you throw bubbles at people, so why not, like, stack with the bubbles? Keep the bubble party going. Not sure what sub of them would be suitable though. The torpedo? It's kind of bubbly. Then again, so are the burst bombs. But I came up with a better idea than Nintendo. That's a sign that they should hire you. But, well, because it's not their idea. And they'll take credit for something they didn't come up with. E to the G's. Okay, now I shall reset the lobby and accept any and all friend requests. Hopefully I got the space on my Switch. Isaac, welcome! How you doing? It's the worst design weapon in Splatoon. It was still really fun when it launched. It was, and it was legit kind of broken when it launched. And it still kind of is. They did nerf it, but not to a very big degree. It just uses more ink per slosh, and it's like, I have less ink, I guess, but at the same time, it's the way it splats people is kind of busted. Popstar, welcome. How's it going? Okay, please have enough space on my friends list. If not, I will have to delete some. Okay, I remember this person. Not quite sure who that name I can't read is. Okay, whoever this is right here, and okay, whoever these two are, please let me know. So, oh, wait a second. Even if you can't kill, it's annoying on the enemy team. I mean, yeah, because the bubbles go so freaking far out. At you? Okay. Of course. Here we go. Please increase the friends limit. That would be nice. Was okay, who don't I play with? Okay, these are my best friends, so I don't worry about them. Okay, so 1 second. There were two friends, so okay, so I know who this one is now, but who is Aunt Bro? Me would like to know. He needs to know who Aunt Bro is. Splatoon? Gotcha, Popstar. Peppersners haven't they constantly different. Seriously, it's a pain. I mean, yeah, they could just do it off screen, but it'd be nice if they just increase the limit regardless. Okay, I'm not sure who Ambro is, so I'll leave that one unaccepted for now. I want to know who I'm accepting the request from. Just, you know, safety first. Enslaved, weaponized washing machine. How many, like, washing related weapons are there? There's a bathtub, washing machine. What else is there? A squiffer, which is basically laundry detergent. I mean, technically, the dapple deletes are because it's meant for cleaning teeth. If they have like, you know, a toothbrush at the end of them. So on a technical level, those count as well. Okay, so there's like clothing, washing, personal hygiene, dental hygiene, and more laundry detergent stuff. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's go. I'm watching new maps. Want to give us the same stuff over and over again? If you dare. What do I feel like? I'm running out of ideas. Where's the in-depth? All run sped up. Kirby? Okay, do what you gotta do, Popstar. Seriously have to. There was a bathtub weapon in Splatoon 2, there better be a toilet weapon in Splatoon 3. Okay, imagine something like that would be a sub-weapon where you just throw like a toilet, and it just does that classical cartoon thing where it like spews water upwards when you pull the lever. That'd be kind of funny. It'd be like a very interesting sprinkler-like weapon. It'd be like a weird sprinkler. Shove him up and get it. I weaponized a freaking loo! A toilet! I'd like to get fancy with the name and call it toilet. You know, like a toy toilet, except it's a toy. So instead of an I, it's a Y. Toy. quick respawn worked all the time. If only it worked all the time. It doesn't. See, there's a good use for the sprinkler right there as a shield. That's what people use it for now. Because it admittedly doesn't do much in the way of actually covering turf. Taking. Seriously, I still think that what I have in mind for quick respawn is like 10 times better than what Nintendo did. Instead of making it so that it works only if you get splatted consistently without splatting anybody, make it so that it's like the complete opposite of Respawn Punisher. And make it have you and the person you splatted both respawn quicker. If that's what it did, then I would totally be like getting back to the action faster. And the respawning in this game just takes for freaking ever. It really does. You gotta wait a full second to see, oh, this person splatted you. Then you gotta wait 5 seconds to actually respawn. Then you gotta wait like an additional 2 seconds to finish the animation when you get back to the freaking base. Start moving again. It's like, just hurry up already! Seriously. Respawning in this game just takes forever. I don't like it. No, being pretty impatient. I mean, I myself can be patient, but when it comes to something like a fast-paced game, when you're out of the game, it's like just, I'm not feeling it. Port mackerel. This stage sucks. This right here is like the perfect Rainmaker carrier build right here. Ink res, swim speed, and run speed up. That's like the... I mean, you could use Object Shredder as well. Maybe Object Shredder and 3 subs of ink res. So maybe that would be better. Just for the sake of popping that barrier faster. Rainmaker on this stage. Even worse. So actually, that might be better for a Rainmaker. Like, if you plan on being the one to carry the Rainmaker, then yeah, I'd say use what I'm using. Looking back, Popstar. Well, this is worse. And we all have our, like, you know, least favorite and most favorite game mode. Rainmaker just happens to be mine. That one happens to be my favorite just because it's like a glorified turf war. Land Blitz is okay for me. I still don't really like tower control that much, just because of the objective being to stay like on one thing. Rainmaker with randoms just ruined it for me entirely. Yes, sprinkler. Down the enemy swarm. Don't bother using Ninja Squiz when carrying the Rainmaker because that'll slow you down to an absolute halt. And that's another reason I don't like Rainmaker. The games can go by incredibly quick like that, or they can take a very long time. That's what you said. Pain. Welcome to Rainmaker. What do I want? Speed zoom. And from my experience, bomb defensive doesn't do a thing, but I'm gonna use it anyway. The competitive games are the close games. Competitive, not so much because everyone just stacks NPU on high damage weapons, but close games, yes, those are far better. Where it's not one-sided and it's a lot of fun. Like, I don't mind losing a game if it's really close, and it's up to just whoever takes it at the end. But if it's a one-sided game and we're pinned down and can't do anything, then that just makes me like want to say, okay, but this sucks. Left behind in Splatoon 3. If they do it, make Rainmaker back in Splatoon 3, I wonder what they'll make the Rainmaker attack be. What would they make it be? Would they make it be similar to the ink arrow? Or just fires one straight projectile that you need to be pretty precise with? One sub helps a lot. Wait, so, like, it's all you need for ink resistance is just one sub? Stacking it is pointless? I mean, ink res in the first game was actually a lot stronger than it is in this game because you couldn't stack it. Dinner time! Oh, but getting Booyah Bomb cancelled is nowhere near as infuriating as getting Splashdown cancelled. Absolutely not. Splashdown cancelling is the worst. I mean, both are very annoying, like, in their own way, but, like, Splashdowns, because of how instant they are, it's just like, you did nothing. Congratulations. So, yeah. Booyah Bomb cancelled versus Splashdown cancelled. Definitely the more annoying one is Splashdown cancel. Absolutely it is. But on the bright side, if your Splashdown gets cancelled, you don't lose anywhere near as much as your special gauge as you would get with it before getting cancelled. And with enough special saver, you will not have lost any special gauge weapon. I thought that blew up already. As I was saying, with enough special saver, you will not have lost any of your gauge whatsoever. So you can super jump to a teammate, and then splash down. G to the G's. But yeah, as you saw, Bomb Defensive did literal jackpot. So it's a useless ability. Don't use it. It's your weapon's fault. It wasn't firing when I held the trigger. That's what that looks like. I'm glad you do, Popstar. Thank you so much. Hey, full lobby. Let's go. Power control. You think stacking Bomb Defensive DX with Ink Res would be a very good tactic, but it's not. Bomb Defensive doesn't do anything, from my experience. Yeah, it decreases the damage, but you still take enough damage to get one splatted anyway. Okay, I understand if you, like, don't get one shot by something like a Splat Bomb directly, yeah, that would be annoying, but if you're far away enough, you still should be able to not, die from it. Otherwise, it's just like, I don't even know what to ask. one sub of bomb defense of just helps against bomb chip damage. Which is a thing. Even if you're still... Okay, here's the thing. I think the auto bomb does the least amount of damage in terms of chip damage. I was like very far away from this one. I was at full health and I still got splatted by it, and I was using that full cure gear set right there. So, jeez. Can combo chip damage, but that's true, yeah. But from my experience, it doesn't do anything. Actually, that begs the question, did Nintendo make both abilities weaker since they're combining the two? Because, if not, then you're practically getting two abilities in one. So I imagine they probably decreased the effectiveness of it as a result of the pairing of the two. They probably did, I wouldn't be surprised. Because imagine this. The most you could really stack is just 6 abilities, but now you can stack up to 7. So I imagine they actually did kind of decrease the effectiveness of it, since they paired the two together. Again, the only reason I would want to use it is to be tracked for less time with Point Sensor or something. But, in terms of the effect for bomb defense of itself, I don't care about that. I don't give a care. Okay, here's the thing about the inkjet. It sucks, don't use it. It takes like... Yeah, it does take like 3 to 4 indirect hits from it to finally splat someone. And direct hitting someone is tricky because the shot travels so slowly and it doesn't even go that far. It doesn't even travel that far. You gotta lead the shot like you can predict the future. Like in the next 1 full second, this person will be right here at the end of a shot. That'll one splat him. That's just my experience though. Oh. The one good thing about section bombs is they're good for selling time. But in a game like Tower Control, that doesn't work. Which is exactly why I had to disguise it as a micro thing. I don't even try to get that splat. I just swing. Okay, thanks for that, hee, and yeah, sorry about that. Freaking Nintendo membership. It expires on your birthday, that's a nice present from Nintendo. Uh-oh, we're getting double rated. From the collab, Subspace had with Derpy. Let's see, who we got? Preston, Jack, Blingy, Pop, how's it going? Welcome. And thank you so very much for the raid, much appreciated. How'd your stream go, guys? How'd the collab go? Only 1 missile went off. Yay. Nadine! And there's Derpy. Welcome, Derpy, how you doing? Thanks so much for the raid, much appreciated. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. Hope the collab went well. Skill charges. Let's see, did I miss anyone from the raid? Am I forgetting any bloody? I don't think so. Where's Subspace though? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna live. I'm surprised I lived for that. What the frick? There's Subspace. Welcome, Subspace. Thank you so much for the raid. Aquatic S'mores, how's it going? Welcome. It went well? Good to hear, good to hear. Hope y'all had fun. Get to the tower! Now! Nope. Hope everything's going well. Everything's going well, thank you, Derpy. And again, thank you too for the raid, much appreciated. Glad to hear everything went well on your end. If you wish to, join us, then you're more than welcome to, but the problem is my friends list is full again. As it always is. Doesn't matter how many people I delete on my friends list. Literally, I could delete my entire friends list and it would fill up instantaneously. Wow, we're spectating, but at least it's two of us for this special stage. That's good. Had a good time. Good to hear. I would have rated you if you were still streaming by the end of this, but you beat me to it, so yay! Welcome though. Thanks again. Much appreciated, guys. What? You're a newbie? Gotcha. Clam Blitz. Oh boy. Blitzkrieg. Sound like a cool people raid. It's much appreciated though. I'll try to return the favor someday. Depends on the schedules. But yes, again, thank you so very much. Much appreciated. And I'm glad you had a great time. He's a really cool guy. I believe it. Nice to finally meet you, by the way, Derpy. Yes, can we do glitches after the next reset? Okay, here's my take on party lobbies. If it's a special occasion, like someone's... Okay, how the heck did you gain access to that armor if you're not if you don't have a Japanese account? Did you make one and then just go back to your normal one? If that's the case, I might do that just for the sake of getting those headphones. I want those headphones. Our specialty just... It does, yeah. But hey, at least it's the two of us spectating at all. Seriously, why do all the Japanese players get all this really cool gear? Nintendo, stop showing favoritism, please. I get it, the game's made in Japan, that's cool. But it's played by everyone worldwide, so... There's no reason for that. Absolutely not. So stop it. Yeah. Seriously, the cool thing about that gear is it's got animated steam coming out of it. How the heck did you get that gear approved? I think you probably made a Japanese account. Aren't the codes on like a manga or something? Like the Splatoon manga? If so, gimme, 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 gimme. I want those black headphones. Those would go absolutely perfect for one of my LCDs. That's probably like the only gear that I want. Just the headphones. Other stuff is cooler, but... Yep. I like the headphones in Splatoon. Real stylish. Can we have, like, green team score at least once, please? Always A. I swear, the pros have some kind of weird mechanic to make their shots home into the target. Okay, not so GG's. That was kind of one-sided. Not so GG's. But yeah, how the heck do you get that gear? If you're not... You don't have a Japanese... I would like to know. Okay, last match, then I'll do a lobby reset, and I don't think I've got any friends I need to accept any requests from. I guess I'm gonna spectate you, and then you. Have trigger fish. Oh boy. Oh yeah, Subspace, if you're still here, I got some interesting news for you. You know, if we really do want to try to beat that huge freaking milestone with the Octolings, I broke 3,000 points with the Silver Arrow Spray with a lot of special charge-ups, so I think that's the way to go if you want to do it as quickly as possible. You need to get the Japan Splatoon copy, then put the code in Nintendo eShop. Oh boy. Like, do the texts in the copy have, like... Can you see things only, like, in a Japanese language, or can you still see them in the English language? English, then use a Japanese name? It's just for you. Jeez Louise, of course you would need a Japanese copy. Now where the heck do you find the codes? Are they in the, like, in a notebook in the cartridge? Because I just want the headphones, that's all I want. I just want those black headphones. Okay, thanks for the info. Got it from eBay. Every code expired. Oh, of course they did. Wow. Okay. All the more reason to dislike Nintendo. Favoritism. I just wanted the head. Seriously, that's all I wanted were those black heads. And to think all the exclusive gear is top shelf gear. 3-star stuff. Yeah, because that's fair. Enough of your favoritism, Japan. Yep. Everyone plays the game, everyone enjoyed it. Exclusive stuff. Very skilly business practice. Right! I don't like that slight pause after using your bomb launcher. I want to use my sub weapon right away after using it. Thank you. That was a cancel. You're giving me them inks. That was you, Pop Sir? Wow. I didn't quite mean to activate it just yet. And that's why you want to be able to cast it right away. Okay, I think the reason they made it so that you can't toss your sub-weapon right away is because in the first game, there was a complaint that you could do so after a bomb rush, and you would, like, be left with no ink to fire. So, I guess that's why they changed it, but at the same time, it kinda sucks. I want to be able to do that. Because I can keep an eye on my ink count. Ever since they use it, put on your head. One out of it. Yes. Ooh. Ricocheting off the sponge. Boink. Wait, how the heck did I hit you? That's what I want to know. But yeah, I think a lot of special charge up with the silver arrow spray is the way to go. Hello. Drilling bomb, go. So I don't think I want to bother making a pure special charge up. Like, nothing but complete special charge up. I don't think I'm going to bother doing that because running for ability chunks is just a pain. Okay, lobby reset. Let's go. G to the G's. And this is the third one? Which means this is going to be the last one of the stream. I don't think I received any friend requests. Oh, you know what? It's because my friends list is full once again, so I can't receive any. Increase the friends limit. Let's keep... I've asked it 100 times, I'll ask it again. What is keeping Nintendo from increasing the friends limit? What is it? It's obviously not memory limitations. That's clearly not the case. So, what's stopping you, Nintendo? Are you just too freaking stubborn to do it? Like, actual honest question, what is stopping Nintendo from doing it? Oh crap, I didn't post anything. Wait, do... Can we do glitches? Okay, the only time I really do any party games is if it's a like holiday related stream. Normal streams, I just like to do normal matches, especially since I'm trying to actually get the milestone done for the Octoling on the Splatnet, which is not gonna happen anytime soon, but whatever. I think the most deserve to win. No. Everyone knows that the only part that matters in the turf wars are the last 30 seconds of battle. That's the only part that matters in turf wars. The next console will be best adventure to come yet. If that's true, then explain the OLED. It's like jeez, it's not even a Switch Pro. It's a Switch wannabe. It's overpriced for what it is. The adjustable stand on the back is nice, and you get better sound in handheld mode, but that only applies to handheld mode, which I only do like 10% of the time. So in other words, I'll just be paying for a more expensive Switch, which I'm not going to do, because I have one that works just fine right here that I've owned. Thank you very much. gonna give you your extra money. I'm gonna give you a quick look at it desperation because you guys are lacking ideas. Seriously. What's Nintendo even doing after this? Well, that is kind of pointless. It's 100% pointless. But, welcome Smashy, how's it going? The Switch's older twin that was born 10 minutes sooner than the Switch. That's literally what it is. It has no improved memory storage, no better performance. It's still 720p, runs at 30 frames per second, and it's just a letdown, that's all it is. My brother summed it up perfectly. Overpriced, leaked, early disaster. My brother summed it up to a T. Overpriced, leaked, early disaster. Proofs. Actually, no, because... I mean, okay, yeah, fine, but I have a... what's it called card? Oh, I forgot the name of it. Gosh. I have an SD card that increases that by, like, 4 times. So, in other words, I have a better Switch OLED right now. But the fact that, okay, I would consider it if it ran at 60 FPS, but because it's still only 720, 30 FPS, no. It's basically just a more expensive Switch. It looks flashy, but no real actual improvements that are worth considering. Here's the Nintendo. Are you just not this one? Okay. It must be. Yeah, that's pretty normal. I mean, that is a nice improvement, but it's not wonderful. But it's not one worth considering because I have an SD card in this one, which bumps it up to like 4 times that much anyway. So in other words, it's a more expensive Switch. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. What difference if you play on the Switch docked on the TV? No, there is no difference. It's still the highest is 720p at 30 FPS. If it did 1080p at 60 FPS, then that'd be great. I would definitely consider it in that case, but because the highest it goes is just still that, I don't really care for it. It probably lost. Drunk Judd moment. Take care. I'll see you. Have a good one. Stay safe. Person's name I can't read. Blah 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 blah. Okay. We got Rainmaker on this stage. The very last lobby. Same game mode, same stage. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do same setup. Because why not? You'll say back? Okay. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the RNG of this game. How many maps are there? And we get the same ones for the same game modes over and over. But this game has just... It's rigged. It's rigged! Ninja Pond, how's it going? Welcome. Can we squid party this one? Well, no, because it's a ranked mode, so it's gonna take longer. Plus, a half is hanging back. RNG take the wheel. Everyone's favorite pastime in any game. There's not one Nintendo game that's not oversaturated with RNG. I'm not sure why they make it that. Maybe is it to give everyone a fair chance of getting something, or is it just because Nintendo too lazy to implement a feature where you can, perform certain tasks to unlock things. I don't know. It's weird. But it's annoying regardless. RNG. RNG. Everyone's best friend, RNG. Jeez. Make it rain, literally and figuratively. Hate to rain on your parade, Plankton. Welcome to Mario Kart. I wonder what Mario Kart would be like if there were no items. It'd just be down to who, is the more skilled player in that case. You were being skilled. Skill being the key word. Jeez. The heck of it. Last second splat. Family Gamer, how's it going? Welcome. Well, it just Forza Horizon with better drifting. Actually, I wonder if they'll make that an option in the next Mario Kart if they ever make one. Like they'll have a absolutely no items option. Okay, I'll spectate this one. Y'all have fun. Here we go. RNG nerfs are the worst thing to happen to any weapon in this game. I mean, there's RNG even in combat with, shot RNG. I'm standing on the podium during the dunk. It's like a... Oh yeah, I dunked it. It's satisfying. Let's take the next one. Don't worry, Hep. And thank you, Popstar. Yeah, if you're gonna be the one to carry the Rainmaker, absolutely use anything that reduces your or increases your mobility. Very helpful. But at the same time, the map just sucks. Once you're pinned down, you're kind of screwed. That's all there is. It's nowhere near as bad as it was in Splatoon 1. They did fix it a little bit, but not enough to make an actual real difference. Jesus, so you should be grabbing it more. No, I'm referring to something that increases your mobility. Run speed up, spin speed up, and ink res. Will 1v1 laser take? And wait, you died for 3 kills. Nice! That's better than I can do with a charger. Like the frickin' Wii Sports Resorts. Slam dunk! Second time again the reef, but at least it's for a different game mode. Also, Switch when you had to play with K Jr. when you had to fight, plus they went into high. Yeah, you don't really want to engage in combat with it. I mean, it's better than something like the arrow spray in terms of combat, but still not reliable at all. Low damage paired with low accuracy and close range. Got a fire rate to boot, but purely a support weapon. Get the ink armor as fast as you can and use, splat bombs and then infiltrate enemies. Maybe those freaks go with the on top. Squid Beacon. Azuyo. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I apologize, but welcome. I'll just call you Said. I'm still looking for Impress on the Black Norimaki 750. While Impress isn't, you know, the best ability in the game, it's a nice to have. Because when you're an enemy, you're slowed down to a freaking crawl. It's good as all heck. Dinner time. I still remember that one patch that made it so that the panda missiles were ridiculously OP. Like, if you locked onto one person, every missile would be just on them. It just encouraged players to fire on one person instead of multiple. Oh, it was a fun thing to do. It wasn't necessary. A thing to make it go back to the way it was before. Because now it's better to target more, which is better. Play colors. I'm gonna go swimming because you haven't seen a full beach or water park since summer started. Nothing better than going to a nice beach or a park. Even just one of those inflatable pools that you put in the backyard is nice. Alright. It's fun. Once you fall asleep. Which jeez. Go crazy! Wait, there is a... Yeah, there's a kid that has curling bomb baller comp. But now, imagine this. So I've mentioned this before, but imagine this. Pentabrella, with nothing but NPU, to increase the canopy duration. And its kit is Splash Ball with ink armor. Imagine that. That would be ridiculous. Because that for Team Life because they only have 1 second left. Only 1 point left. But let's see if Team Yellow makes the comeback. Can they make the comeback? You control, then they just instantly lose it. That must be annoying. You're in control, you lost control. Frick. Almost got him. GG's. And your 15 killers likely. Coincidence? I think not! Thus the meme was born. American 12. Button. Oh, never mind. I know who spectating. Yep. I counted 6 with the exception of that one who DC'd. Okay, whatever. Here's what I want to do. Oh, absolutely nothing but run speed up with Flapples. Because you get the fastest pace running speed with those. Take care, Dylan. Have a good one. Stay safe. You can hang back if you like again. But I'm not sure what good this kid is gonna do on tower control. Probably no good at all. But I'll be running super fast. You don't purposely miss your shots. Actually, if you try to purposely miss the shots, you can still make them because the shot RNG. You're running faster than me. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I actually did remember that during the last match. I'm sick. Hello. Let's speed up on that, sure. Thank you. Up and I can rotate. Up and I shall rotate. You, get out there. Don't get any ideas, have with me, okay? So any ideas will both make you regret it, okay? So half an hour rotate. Welcome back, Space. How's it going? Playing Ninjala with Bridget. Ito. How's it going, fellas? What the? That leg? I think so for a second. Who wants to die? Not sure what happened in that match, but okay. Pew pew. Do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more games to go. Plant Blitz and then a Squid Party. I'm gonna go down the list on spectators. What is with the DCs all of a sudden? Okay, I'm just gonna go crazy. What do I feel like using? I would like to make more, ability setups, but running for ability chunks is just a pain. Freaking don't like it. It's long, drawn out, and tedious, and painful. Ugh. I have sets I still want to make, but I only have like 10 of the ability chunks for them, and I'm like, no! Nah, I don't really feel like it. What the name is the vanilla... Oh, the vanilla dually sculptures? Oh, interesting. I mean, I made the custom, because I think they're just better, but I'll give them a go. Run speed up isn't good. You want Ink Saber Man with these things. Things are ink hungry as Freaking heck. These things are the king of ink. Did you stay back? If you want to, Popstar. But luckily, the next match won't matter because it's a squad party. And then that'll be the end of the stream. 3 lobbies already? Jeez. Oh, by fast, what the frick? Okay, for clan units, I'm not too sure how I feel about weapons. I mean, they got range, that's nice. Okay, they have range and mobility. You can dodge both, so I guess it works. I guess. Who would be who are dying left and right? I was gonna say give me one of those times to make it a secret now. Cancel that. Wow. Who thought RNG was a factor in this game mode? I'm spawning right where they need to be. Yep. Next match is a squid party. Squid party! Okay, yeah, point sensors are better for break modes than turf wars. So I guess this kid. No. Time to clear a path. Okay, there's where ink res would actually make a difference. First, slow down to an absolute crawl without ink res. And that's why I want ink res on the Black Noir Maki 7. Because I like those shoes, they're really cool. But unfortunately, I gotta get lucky with Splatnet or someone wearing them in public lobby. Because it's Nintendo! I imagine they just use RNG for artificial difficulty lengthening at this point. Give me 2 of them. Hello! Actually, okay, point scissors aren't that useful in this game mode because you can see where the person's carrying the clan is. The point sensor is not too helpful. Except for when they don't have the clan. Face image for a clip. Okay, I'll check it out as soon as the stream is over. Brush range. Yeah, never try to actually engage in combat with an ink brush. You'll lose almost every time because of how minuscule the range is compared with how low the damage is. Yeah, you're fast. That don't mean a thing if you can't actually attack with it. Look at this beautiful RNG.